Hello. Welcome to Citizenship Pro, your ultimate guide to U.S. citizenship interview. In today's video, we'll be covering the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. citizenship test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who vetoes bills? The President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? life, liberty. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When was the Constitution written? – 1787. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who makes federal laws? Congress. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. How many U.S. senators are there? "100." What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. We elect a president for how many years? Four. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education.